Thank you for joining me, guys. We know that cryptocurrency and the blockchain is the kryptonite of our modern financial system, and we love it. Guys, I am yet again, and I feel like I'm just, every time I'm starting a video, I'm saying this, I am yet again in a live trade right now, guys, and I actually took some profit. Actually, I won the trade, technically. I took 75% profit, left a little bit on the table in case there were lower price targets, moved my stop loss into take profit. So it is a guaranteed winning trade with potential for more if the Bitcoin price continues to fall. Now, this was a little bit risky because we are around pretty heavy resistance at 20,000, but this was on a very short time frame. I scalped a range, and I will show you exactly how I did that. And then I'll show you my predictions for the Bitcoin price. All right, guys, let me jump you into my trade first, and then we'll jump back out. So this is the 15-minute chart. And as you can see, and I've been trading this, so this was my trade from yesterday. If you watch my last video, I show you exactly why I took this trade and where I took profit and how I was able to win this trade. So definitely go back, watch my last video. I might even do a full video just on this trade specifically, how I won it. So again, anytime we have a big dump, we tend to consolidate into a range, and it actually kind of tends to be two things. It tends to be a pattern and a horizontal resistance range, right? So I sort of combine the two. So as you can see here, we dropped down and we started ranging, dropped down again, ranging. And so this is the trade I took. So as you can see, we developed this nice range on the 15-minute charts. We were what do you call it? We held it there. We held it again here. Now, whenever you see a trend line that's held a couple times, get ready for the liquidity grab, because big money knows that traders, when they see the range as it develops, they're going to say, oh, it hit the range again. I should put a short position, right? And then this is what they do. They liquidity grab you. You see this giant long freaking wick right there? Now it's kind of hard to see with that. That is a liquidity grab. So they knew traders would be looking to, as soon as it got here, they just put in short orders right here. And so they basically just pumped the price up to basically take out all those trades and then trap some traders who tried to go long, who had their stop losses set above the range to try to take it long, right? Killed them all, immediately dumped the price back down. As soon as I saw this happen, I immediately jumped into this trade right here, wicks like that at a strong resistance with a moving average as well, off a moving average. That's extra confluence there. The other thing I checked on the RSIs, and we're in the center of the RSI, so it wasn't like a huge buy signal. But on the stochastic RSIs, as you can see right here, we were overbought on the RSI right here and flipping, and on the hourly stochastic, we were also overbought. So I combined the stochastics with the resistance, with the moving average, with the candle formation, and I figured this would be a good trade to get into. So now I know it looks like I didn't win it on here, but let me show you where. Yeah, so this is what happened basically. So I was able to, I took profit a little bit here because I was, as we came up to this this line here again. So we have our range that we're respecting, but we also have a pattern developing at the same time, and I'm realizing that they kind of come together. So as you can see here, we are actually developing this rising wedge pattern. So as soon as we kind of got to here, I ended up taking most of my trade off the table, even before actually we came and hit this green line here, because I just wanted to be, again, we don't want to buy at a resistance, right? We don't want to sell at a support. So since we had already come down, I thought, okay, hey, look, we're getting close to this falling wedge support line here. This would be a good time to take some profit off the table, because look what happened. We got supported, we immediately pumped up, and now we are still hanging in this pattern. So I still have a little bit left in this trade, guys, a very, very small amount that's still left over. Just seeing whether or not we'll get rejected from this range again, which we're still, holding here. See if we'll hold. Again, I have my stop loss above that wick. Oh, go back. So anyway, nice little winning trade. Nothing too major. Still have a little bit left on the table, but again, I think even if I get stop lossed out, I still am in profit in total. So pretty excited. I'm trying to find these trades on the smaller time frames since Bitcoin's starting to kind of slow down and get kind of rangy. And also, again, really risky to short right now. 20K is a huge psychological level for Bitcoin, and I'll show you exactly why. So on the weekly charts, you can see that our previous all-time high was literally kind of right where we're at now, right around that 20K range. So our previous all-time high. That's exactly where we're getting some support right now. Again, we had, I think I have it better on another chart here. Let's see if I, no, maybe that was the chart. Sorry guys, I have a lot of charts. That's rising wedge, maybe it was this one. Yeah, here we go, okay. So, no, yeah, that's some vitamins that I take, awesome. Okay, thanks, sorry for that guys. So here on the weekly chart, as you can see, we're holding this trend line. We didn't even actually make it to the trend line, right? That's how strong the bearish pressure in the market is. It didn't even make it to that trend line and get rejected. It just, like right here, it didn't even make it, broke down. Didn't even make it, broke down. We are at a pretty strong support level. On the daily, again, it looks like we had this rising wedge pattern, which we all saw, or you could even call it sort of a bear flag. And you can even still, honestly, kind of pull it down if you wanted and still kind of make it work for like that, right? If you wanted, but it's kind of the same principle though. It'd be a sort of a bearish wedge, and we, again, broke down clearly even out of that wedge, even if you pulled it down to try to make it work. We clearly still broke that wedge, so we're probably headed down. I think we'll come down to because the target is going to be the bottom of the wedge. So I do think we come down there. And again, I've said it before, I do think we're going to get a big scam wick down. That's going to be a liquidity grab because there's a lot of stop losses below this level here. It's going to try to take all of them out before pumping up, because that's what big money does. They just stop out the retail traders and they make their move anyway with added liquidity provided by them. So again, I still think 20K should hold for a while. I think we will hold around here, kind of putts around, get rejected probably off this horizontal line here, and then come down to our previous lows there around 17K. That's my prediction for what is going to happen in the Bitcoin charts. Sorry for all these weird lines here. It's part of my TMA overlay. So right now, again, we're still under all the moving averages. They're still all, again, good opportunity to take short positions whenever this comes back. So here's what could happen right here. We kind of rally, right? We rally a little bit, retest this horizontal line that also the 21 now comes over, making it a 21 rejection potentially and a horizontal rejection as well, double rejection, and then hitting lower price target. So that could honestly play out. I would not be surprised. Next couple of days, we range, we start to work our way back up. Everyone kind of gets bullish again, and then we get rejected with our moving average combined with the horizontal support. Could definitely see that playing out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of changed. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. I might have to put it on that next time. So that is pretty much all she wrote, guys. Again, pretty dangerous to take any sort of short positions right now unless you're scalping very short term like I was doing, kind of in the ranges. More likely than not, we're going to get support for a while, come back up like I've been saying. So anyway, on the lower time frames, here's a 15-minute chart. We are ranging yet again. Looks like we are still holding our line here. So yeah, I'm just going to hold this trade, and I'm going to, probably going to take profit if we get back down here. Keep moving stuff. And again, I'll just be looking to trade this range, honestly, until, and a lot of times what happens too is you get pushed out of the range with the moving averages, like right here, right? We start ranging. It wants to stay in the range, but the moving averages are just like, nope, we're pushing you down. Boom, into the next range. Here we go, we're ranging. And then again, the moving averages might just push us out again. Not this time though. I do think we'll make a nice little rally here at some point. So I'll let you guys know if any other trades are in the works. Let's take a look at the DXY, which is always really important to kind of let us know. Now it's looking very bullish, right? We had this big run up. We had almost like a bullish flag. It kind of went a little longer than a bullish flag should probably go, but kind of started making a falling wedge, which we, bam, broke out of big time. So the pattern, the the target for this would be all the way at the top again. And we'll see at that point, right? Because that could make a potential triple top if we get rejected there. All right, we've got our double top already that kind of happened here. One top here. But as you can see, this one immediately rejected. This one is looking way more bullish. Look, that looks like a nice little bull pennant. Beautiful bull pennant. Target for that one would be pretty insane. I mean, you can honestly go from here, or even can be more conservative. Go from here. Oh my God, that looks so perfect. But also bad for Bitcoin. Very bad. So this plays out, guys. I mean, we're looking at, man, we're looking at the dollar really looking strong, and that is going to be bad news for Bitcoin. So we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see when this comes up to retest this. That will be kind of a decision point on whether we're going to dump freaking hard for Bitcoin or whether that's the end. DXY double tops, triple tops, starts making its way back down in the Bitcoin price. Right now, the Fed is just killing risk assets, murdering them with what they're doing with all the interest rates and stuff like that. So it is not looking very good. As far as Ethereum, I mean, I haven't honestly looked at it, not even gonna lie. Again, probably looking the same. Oh yeah, so here's the head and shoulders that I talked about on the last video. And there's the price target down here. Now again, looks like we broke below it and we might be retesting. So if we get a rejection off here, that would probably be a good time to enter. Especially once we break this previous low here. So if we kind of broke down underneath, we're coming up retesting. Once we break this low right here, that's when I would probably enter an ETH short position, also based off of what Bitcoin is doing and the DXY. And again, you could ride that sucker down all the way to the around 1200, which I would not be surprised to see ETH dump like that, just because, you know, it's an altcoin and altcoins dump a lot harder and they also pump a lot harder than Bitcoin will do. And the DXY is looking bullish, Bitcoin looking bearish, means ETH also, as great as it is with the merge. And look, that's actually a really strong support line. Yep, right about 1260. That should hold right there, guys. Look at that. Oh, what the? Why is that black? Ah, see, that's what happens when you're switching between white and black charts. So yeah, that should be a really strong support, guys. Look to buy around that 1200 area, 1200, 1250. Look at that, very strong. And that might be a time we might turn that into support, right? It was resistance, broke above it, come back, turn it into support. I would not be surprised to see that happen at all. ETH's still very bullish with the merge and everything coming up. All right, guys, that is all I got for you. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what happens with that trade, if I end up taking some more profit or if it just gets stopped out or a very tiny loss. Again, I'm already in profit on the trade, so it's a no risk trade. No other real Bitcoin news to report on. Things are kind of just, slowly more and more institutions are buying. Slowly, MasterCard, Visa, they're starting to get into the game as well. But again, I think there's still a lot of safety issues with cryptocurrency. Unless you really know how to interact with it and use a ledger wallet, you could get hacked. I've been hacked a couple times. So I definitely could see why the average person is not getting into it yet. Because not only is the prices down, and the psychology of most people is when prices are down, they don't buy, which is the exact opposite mentality that you need to have. This is the time to be accumulating 100%. I'm actually looking to buy some more Bitcoin here very soon and preparing myself for some more buys. And that you need to be buying during these times, not selling, buying. I have not sold anything in my long-term holds. I'm holding it all. I'm saying I'm holding, I'm staking, I'm yield farming, and I'm saying, why would I sell now? This is the stupidest time to sell, right? So accumulate right now, all the way down. If we get all the way down to 10K, that's fine. Accumulate all the way down to 10K. Wait for the next Bitcoin halving. Guys, that is all I got for you. Make sure to save your money, grow your money, and of course, buy some Bitcoin, because we all know that fiat is going to zero. It's the ultimate meme coin. It might even have Shiba Inu beat, to be honest. So, all right, guys. See you on the next one.